Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Hothead coming back to you with another banger. Thank you so much, by the way, for all the people that's been showing me love on all of my recent videos and everything. It's a new channel, so I appreciate all the new subscribers that's coming in and all the likes and shares. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, without further ado, we're going to talk about the dark side of the Philippines. So I ran across this video like literally yesterday, and I said, yo, I got to do a live reaction to this. So basically, it's a whole bunch of dudes that's just choosing the wrong Filipinos. I mean, when you hear these stories, you're going to hear the red flags, but these dudes are just like in La La Land. Like, they're just like, I don't even know. Like, oh, I just ain't nothing, or I'll just let it slide, or I don't know what their frame of thought is, but these stories are crazy. I mean, I don't even want to talk about the stories until we do a live reaction. So, all right. So without further ado, let's get into this, shall we?
Greg from the UK shares a harrowing account of how quickly fortunes can change. He sold off all his possessions, vehicles, and with 22 million pesos, moved to the Philippines. Greg's story involves getting involved with a girl whose family had drug addictions. After having a serious motorcycle accident and being released from the hospital, he was sent back to his girlfriend's home to convalesce. Being in traction, he endured physical and emotional assault at her and her family's hands. After that, he moved to another location and lost everything to Hurricane Yolanda. Soon he was found living on the street. Despite these setbacks, a vlogger encountered him and successfully found work for him on a farm, offering a glimmer of hope to an otherwise tragic tale. Henry, a German expat, presents a stark warning about financial management. He inherited over $1 million from his grandfather's estate and moved to the Philippines. Of course, like many people who win the lottery, they end up spending all their money. In Henry's case, he spent his money bailing out his wife's family members when they got in trouble, as well as making some bad investments and one in a commercial bake shop. After losing all his money and found wandering the streets, a policeman saw him, and soon he had a job paying minimum wage. After that job, he found another that paid 40,000 pesos a month, translating for a Canadian businessman. He has since lost that job and is now looking for work.
You see, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, red flags was all over the place. Like, if I come here with $1 million, if I would have came here with $1 million, bruh, let's not even go to the second guy. Let's go to the first guy. Like, he had what was it, 21 million pesos. 21 million pesos. Let me tell you what you can do with 21 million pesos. Okay, with 21 million pesos, not even a million, like $500,000 pesos, you can buy a 3-bedroom house. I'm not talking about rent. I'm talking about buy straight out. Bam, here's the money. Suitcase full of money. Boom, on the desk. You own it. Done. Now you still have so much more money. You still have what, 20 and a half, whatever, million pesos. Like you still rich. So with that, let me see. I if you saw my other video, thank you for watching it. I opened up me and my wife opened up a karaoke store. So that cost me barely 15,000 pesos. A karaoke store, yes. So again, you're still rich. Like, you still have the 20 million. Like, you still haven't cracked into the 20 million. With that, like, me and my wife is literally next week, we're about to open up a pig farm. That's gonna cost me about, let's say, 20,000 pesos. He still has 20 million pesos. Like, the total fuck. I'm about to do a chicken coop with, I'm about to start with 10 chickens, build up the coop and everything. I don't know if we're going to do that next week. We have a lot of things going on next month. I only get paid once a month with, my retirement check. So, I try to space out what I want to do so I don't run out of money. And, the chicken coop is probably going to cost me about 10,000 pesos altogether. The cost of the chicken, building the coop, feed, all that stuff. he still has 20 million pesos. Like, bruh. So basically, he was just giving all that money to his girl and her family and everything, and then out on the street, like how the, what the, why? Red flags all over the place. His girl do drugs. The whole family do drugs. Let me tell you something. When I was in America, if I saw a girl smoke weed too often, so wait, so you smoke weed 3 times a day? This ain't working. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to break up. Like, that's weed. Anything else, gone. I dealt with girls that drink like they gotta get drunk every day. So you gotta get drunk every day. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Like, red flags, red flags, red flag. What the fuck? Yo, this is why I said it's so important in a lot of my videos. So pay attention to red flags. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking to the girls, ask them, what they like to do for fun. What their hobbies are. What they do every day. And even if they don't mention that they do any of these red flags, when you go to meet them, man, pay attention. Like these guys, I guess they just like, oh, she's so beautiful, and just let it fly. But I mean, beauty is an eye of a beholder. Everyone's taste is different. Like I'm gonna put the link under this video so you can go and enjoy the full video. But there's not one girl that they showed in any of these guys' stories, and I think they showed like 20 different guys. It's not one girl that showed any of those stories that I was attracted to. But apparently these guys were so over the hill for these girls that they just gave them all their money and you see the results. They on the street begging for bread or eating out of garbage. It's crazy, yo. Like, so situation came down. We've been together going on a year now, and the situation came down where they cut me off. My SSI cut. Like, went to go get my check, wasn't there. Called them. What happened? Oh, we sent you a letter. You didn't reply. Call my mom's house, because it's my mom's house that I use as was using as my American address. The letter was right there. They saw it, chuck it. Well, her husband did. Her husband is not my father. It's some other dude. They married. My mom and dad. They were split so a long time ago. Another story. So they, her husband saw the letter, threw it to the side. Never called me. Mind you, yeah, I don't have a New York number no more, but, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube. I mean, there's a carrier pigeon. I mean, there's many ways to reach me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I post literally every day on Facebook. So it's not like you don't see me. So they saw the letter, didn't tell me. And mind you, the letter was there for about 3 months before they cut me. So they gave me chances to reply. So I had to go through a whole bunch of paperwork in order to get my SSI put back on. And I had to do everything from here. Like, they wanted me to fly back over there, see doctors and stuff. I had to, call my doctors and have them do physical exam, video chat, and all that shit, and do the paperwork, send them in, and boom, got my stuff put back on. But that took nearly 3 months. So it wasn't like, and mind you, I wasn't like, oh, don't worry, it's going to be back on any day now. No, I told her the truth. Like, I don't know if it's going to be back on. I don't know what I want to do. I might have to get a job out here. And, just like these guys who lost their money and they got kicked out of the house, nope. She stood right by my side. So I already know I have a ride or die.
Hey, how you doing? No matter where we are, we always ask how we met. And we always got to say, Christian Filipina. Now, on that website, it literally took me 3 days. And a year later, we're very happily married. So if you want to meet a very beautiful Filipina that vibe with you, does everything that, you require as a wife, Filipina website is where you want to go. Once you log in to Christian Filipina website, you can choose exactly what you like about the woman, her height, her hair length, to make sure that you have the right Filipina that matches your needs. The app is very great. Unlike other apps where they make you pay microtransactions, little by little for every little thing. Filipina is just one fee, one time, and you can do everything. Video chat, text, whatever you require, they have it. So under this video or under my profile, very simply, click on the link.
Worst case scenario already happened to me. I can't even say if it happens. It already happened. I had lost my source of income. So, and she stood right by my side. Like nothing changed. So made breakfast, lunch, and dinner for me. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm in the province. She's a province girl. Like, so all that talk about province girls only want guys for money, and if you don't have the money, they gonna chuck you to the side. I'm telling you right now, bear witness to a man who lost his money for about 3 months, and her whole family. And if you've seen my other videos, I told you this whole area is like majority of her family. It's like 100 members of them, cousins and all that. They all made sure I was good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, not all province girls want your money. Not all city girls want your money. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, know to look for the red flags, know how to pick them. And, you know, I said this in a few of my other videos. I'm going to say this again for you. If, you know, you're talking to a girl on a dating site or something like that, and, you know, she brings up money too soon, if she brings up money at all, well, I'm saying too soon, she brings up money at all, move to the next one. I don't care if in your eyes she's the perfect 10, she's Miss Universe, any of that junk. If she's bringing up money, look, it's not the one for you. I'm also going to add, when you watch the full video, and like I said, that link is underneath this video. You're gonna see some guys in there look like Mr. Burns, and yeah, like I said, I've been here for almost a year, and the girls that's here that I witnessed for myself, as well as the guy's channel that I watch, he's really good. He interviewed a Filipina, and she even said it in his live video with her. Let's watch the clip first.
Okay, this is what I can just remember. First is that they're just fine. I mean, they can just take going in relationship with an old foreigner. That is because they know that their life is, not it's not gonna take long anymore. So that's one thing.
Matandang mayaman, madaling mamatay. You're doing the four. Okay, all right.
The properties from the once they get married to it. That's one thing.
Okay.
Actually, I'm telling all this because they all deserve to know the truth, not only the things that they just want to hear. So other things as well is that they don't really like actually to date with an old foreigner.
Okay.
So, and then also,
okay, but hold on. Before you continue, why? Why don't they really want to date the old foreigner? Is there additional things that they've said before?
No, but no, they cannot really date with an old foreigner because one thing is that the judgment of the Filipino people.
Okay.
And also it's not acceptable for Filipino parents. That's one thing as well. But if that foreigner is really actually rich, then the parents of the Filipinas will just go with the flow with it. But in reality, they're supporting other men for that child, for their daughter. Like that.
Okay. That's shocking.
And that's actually true. And also, what else? What else I could remember? What are the other things that they always, because every after my interview we always get to talk after, this one also, they would say every after interview they would say they are single. In every during interview they would say they are single, but in reality they are really in relationship
with the Filipino.
Yes.
Just go die.
Right.
And are they dating the tambay that they want to leave? Is that that's probably who they're dating. They're dating the tambay. That's who they're dating most likely. That's who they're spreading open for. And they want a man to take them to the promised land. You know, Cinderella, Snow
So as you can
White.
see, you see what she's saying. And like I said, his link is gonna be underneath this video. So, you know, it's like if you look like Mr. Burns, they see you as a walking ATM. You know, there's no way any woman on this planet is gonna be looking at you like, "Ooh, I love a turkey neck on a man." I mean, come on. So if you come over here and or you're on, I don't know, one of them dating sites, and I recommend Christian Filipina, and you're talking to a ATO to 25, I guess, or 30, and you know she's giving you all these compliments or whatever. Look, don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I had some girls here tell me, you know, it's all about the money, and you see the clip. That's another Filipina telling you it's all about the money with y'all. Sorry, y'all old and wrinkly. You lost all your attractiveness. Like, come on. And in that case, she just wants a better life. Keep it a buck with you. I mean, yes, I'm up there in the age, but I'm not 70. I'm only 52. And shit, look at me. My hair is growing in. I'm not even at the salt and pepper stage. You know what I'm saying? I still have black hair. I mean, there's a few white hairs, but near there. You know what I'm saying? I still look young. So, you know, any girl that been with me, and you can watch some other videos, you know, I show and prove. I have receipts. I look young, you know, so it's not like they look at me as a walking ATM. And I'm sure a few of them did, you know, because once I saw that, I cut them. But
You already know Christian Filipina is the #1 dating app or website in the Philippines if you want to meet a very beautiful Filipina to be your girlfriend or your wife. But did you also know they have a visa program? They can help you get practically any visa except for a work visa. But every other visa is on the table. So with this service, not only do you can get a beautiful Filipina that you've been looking for, searching for, but also help you attain the means to stay out here, live out here, or even visit out here. So if you're looking to get a beautiful Filipino, or you're talking to a beautiful Filipino already, and you have plans to come to the Philippines to meet up with her, then Christian Filipina app will help you achieve that by just logging on their website and going to their visa program. You too can be happy in the Philippines.
you know, that's not the only reason, you know what I'm saying? So if you have the turkey neck going, wrinkles and all that, walking with a cane, you're in a wheelchair, I don't know. I'm going extra with it, I know. Look, sorry to say, she's with you for the bread. So you got to look at it as a transaction. Look at it as, look, you got to have that mental state. I know she's with me for the money. I'm with her for her looks. And keep it like that. Don't think for 1 second she finds old wrinkly man the most attractive man on the planet and give her all your bread and be like these dudes on the street corner. Okay? That's my advice to you. I hope you listen, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you in part 2 of this video and I'll be like, hey, ain't that one of my subscribers? You know, so don't do it. So watch my videos. I break down a lot of what to look for, okay? I give advice on my other videos. Pay attention, and you're going to find a good Filipina that's not going to use you for your money. Because, look, bear witness. I already told you my story plenty times, and I chose the right one, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. So if you follow my advice, you can be like me and get the right one. You know, she don't have to be a province girl. She could be a city girl. It's just on your taste, but you just got to know what to look for, you know, and look out for those red flags. And with that said, I hope by now you subscribe. And what am I talking about? You cool. Of course you subscribe by now, but shit, in case you forgot, let me just remind you, subscribe, comment down below your experiences with Filipinas, if you have any. And if you're on a dating site, Christian Filipina, you know, tell me your experience. How's it going? What's going on with that? You know, I said in a lot of my other videos, you know, me and my wife, it took 3 days, and we both knew we was meant for each other. So comment down below. Let me know what your experience, what you're going through, and share my video. Get the word out there, because we gotta make sure, us men, we gotta choose the right woman. You know what I'm saying? We can't be in part 2 of this video. Well, I say we. I don't mean me. I'm sorry. I'm good. But you can't be in part 2 of this video, for real. I don't want to see no more men added to this video. It's like about 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, deuces.